name is Stacey and I'm going to be moving through a rocket standing sequence today. We'll be moving quite quickly, getting the heart pumping, the blood flowing, body warm, get you ready to conquer the day. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know we've got something special coming up. There's going to be an on-demand platform that we are launching very, very soon, and it will have full-length, 45-minute to hour-long yoga workouts. So you'll have yoga HIIT, yin, mandala, rocket 1, 2, and 3. You name it, it will be there. We're really excited, and we'll have more information soon. So keep coming back, and we'll let you know when it's ready. So without further ado, we'll come to the front of the mat. Toes together, heels slightly apart, hands reaching down towards the ground, palms are facing forward, pull the shoulders down the back, close your eyes. Lifting through the crown of the head, pressing the feet into the ground, lifting through the arches, lifting the kneecaps, drawing the lower belly up and in. Just taking a nice deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Just slowly setting an intention for today's practice. Taking a nice long inhale again. And exhale. And then blinking open the eyes on the inhale, take the hands high overhead. And on the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming halfway length and nice long flat back. And exhale, hands come to the mat, step or jump your feet back and lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Just slowly pedaling through the feet. Taking a breath here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Just taking a few moments to allow the body to start to wake up. Pressing into the fingers, pulling the shoulders, wrapping the shoulder blades around the rib cage. Drawing the belly up and in and pressing those heels down towards the ground. One more breath. Very good. On the next inhale, taking the gaze forward. On the exhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthened, and on the exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, rising all the way back up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway lengthen. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Step or jump the feet back and lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening through the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Again, just breathing here. Taking a few moments just to kind of wiggle those niggles out of the body. Sometimes it can be just a bit tired, just a bit sore, depending on what you've been doing. And oftentimes these first couple of downward dogs of the day can be quite sticky. So just doing whatever you need, whatever your body's asking for, just to start to get things moving. On the next inhale, we look forward, and on the exhale, we step or jump our feet between your hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way back up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, nice long flat back, and exhale, hands come to the mat, step or jump the feet back, lowering down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening through the chest. Exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Few breaths here. Making this a nice active pose. So not necessarily using it as a recovery, but using it as a place to deepen your practice, to build strength, and to further your yoga practice. Pressing into the hands, into the pads of the fingers, pulling the shoulders down your back or wrapping the shoulder blades around the chest. And then drawing the belly button to spine, lifting the hips, the back of the thighs towards the ceiling, and then pressing the heels down to the mat. One more breath. On the next inhale, we look forward. On the exhale, we step or jump our feet between our hands. Inhale, we come halfway lengthen, and exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, rising all the way back up, and exhale, hands to prayer, moving on. Inhale, making your way to chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, nice long flat back, and exhale, hands come to the mat, step or jump the feet back and lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening through the chest, and exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Inhale, anchoring that left heel to the mat, step the right foot forward between the hands, rise up, warrior one. Then on the exhale, hands circle back down, stepping back, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. The next inhale, we anchor the right heel to the mat, step the left foot forward, rise up, warrior one. And on the exhale, hands come back down, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, sending the hips back, making your way to a downward dog. Breathe in here. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, taking the gaze forward. On the exhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, coming halfway lengthen, and exhale, taking that forward fold. Inhale, rise up, chair pose, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, nice long flat back, and exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump the feet back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog, looking good. Anchoring that left heel to the mat, you're going to inhale, step the right foot forward, rise up, warrior one. And on the exhale, circle the hands back down, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Anchoring the right heel to the mat, inhale, step the left foot forward, rising up, warrior one. And on the exhale, circling the hands back down, stepping back, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Getting that body nice and warm, inhale. And exhale, using that breath to slow the heart rate back down, to find that calmness, that peace, that grace under pressure. That nice deep inhale to the nose, and exhale to the nose. On the next inhale, taking that gaze forward. On the exhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, nice long flat back, and exhale, we fold forward. On the next inhale, we rise up, chair pose, and exhale, Samasthiti standing. All right, moving on. Inhale, making your way to chair pose, pulling the shoulders down the back, tucking the tailbone, drawing the belly button towards the spine. Breathing here, inhale, taking the gaze forward between the hands, exhale. Sinking down a little bit deeper, inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths here, inhale. And exhale, last breath. Very good. Go ahead and drop your chest, lift your hips, take the gaze forward. The back should be nice, long and flat, so flat that you should be able to put a cup of coffee or even tea on your back and nothing would spill. So pulling those shoulders down, gaze is gently forward, weight is evenly distributed through the feet, so pressing into the toes, into the heels, lifting the arches. 1 more breath. Very good. From here, taking the hands to the mat, fingers spread out nice and wide. They're about shoulder width distance apart. If you need, you can step back just slightly. You're going to rise up onto the toes, knees come to the backs of the upper arms. Weight comes forward, taking the gaze as far forward as you can. You're welcome to stay here, or you're welcome to start playing with the balance. Go ahead, lifting 1 foot or even 2 feet off the ground. Breathing here, inhale. Wherever you are, just having fun, exhale. 2 more breaths. Very good, last breath. And when you're ready, step or jump your feet to the back of the mat. Lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening to the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. From here, inhale, taking the gaze forward. You're going to step the right foot forward, anchoring the left heel to the mat. Rising up, warrior one. Pulling the shoulders down the back. Those hips are squaring to the front of the mat. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, beautiful. Opening up to our warrior two. Sinking down nice and deep. Looking good, inhale. And exhale, those legs should feel like they're spiraling open to the outsides of the room. You're drawing up and in through the lower belly. The shoulders are pressing down as the arms are reaching out. Last breath here. Very good. From here, you're going to inhale, straighten that front leg, reach forward with that right hand as far as it'll go. That left hip jets towards the back of the room as you drop the hand down towards your shin, to the mat or to that big toe. And that left hand comes to the ceiling, breathing in. So pressing into the feet, drawing the kneecaps up, drawing the belly up and in, trying to lengthen the side waist. One more breath here. Very good. From here, take both hands to the mat. You're going to step that back foot forward and off to the side just slightly. We're coming into a triangle pose. So inhaling, nice long flat back. And on the exhale, left hand comes to right shin or the floor and right hand comes to the ceiling. You're welcome to go ahead and take the gaze towards the ceiling, or you can keep the gaze down towards the mat and just work on that balance, scissoring the inside of the legs, so squeezing those inner thighs, drawing that right hip back, the left hip up. Breathing in, and exhale, one more. Beautiful, bringing that right hand back down. You're going to step that left foot back nice and deep. We're coming into side angle lunge pose. So you're going to be taking your right elbow to your right knee. You're going to take the left hand up and over, reaching it to the front of the room. You're looking good. Inhale, breathing here, exhale. Gaze can be up towards that left middle finger or down towards the ground, whatever you find works for you. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Using that right arm to actively open up that hip, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, coming halfway back up, interlace the fingers behind the back, open up through the chest. And on the exhale, we're going to come forward and down, humble warrior. Letting those hands come down towards the ground, thinking that one day maybe those hands will touch the ground. Who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Inhale. And exhale. Keep sinking into that lunge. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, last breath. Excellent. Coming back up nice and slowly, reaching the hands forward, rising up onto the back toes. We're going into our twisted lunge. Hands come to prayer. And you're going to take that left elbow to right knee. Right hand comes to prayer. And we're going to take the twist. Breathing here, drawing the right hip back. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Both hands come back down to the mat. We're going to step that right foot back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening through the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Inhale, you're going to anchor that right heel to the mat, step the left foot forward, rise up, warrior one. Breathing in. Those hips are squaring towards the front of the room. We're pulling the shoulders down the back, drawing the belly up and in, breathing in. Beautiful, exhale. And inhale. Good, and exhale. Inhale, opening up to the side of the room. As we exhale, we sink down nice and deep. Breathing in. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Very nice. From here, you're going to straighten through that left leg. Reach forward with that left hand, bringing it down to the ground, or the shin, or even the big toe. Taking that right hand and reaching it up towards the ceiling. Breathing here, inhale. Getting the length in that side waist, drawing that left hip back. Again, breathing. Making sure we're lifting to the kneecaps, drawing the belly button up and in. Very good. Inhale. Take a nice long breath. You're going to take both hands to the mat. You're going to step that right foot slightly forward and off to the side. We're making our way into twisted triangle pose. So inhale, nice long flat back, and exhale, we're going to twist. Taking that left hand towards the ceiling, breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Very good. Go ahead and take both hands to the mat. You're going to step that right foot back nice and deep, getting into that side angle pose. So left elbow comes to left knee. Right hand windmills, opens up to the front of the room. Getting that length all the way down the left side body. Breathing in. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. From here, coming back up, taking the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers, opening to the chest, and on the exhale, coming forward and down. Letting gravity help pull those arms down towards the ground, Opening up to the fronts of the shoulders. It feels so good. Breathing here. On the next inhale, we rise up. Coming up onto the back toe, we're going to take a twist, taking right elbow to left knee. Left hand comes to prayer. And we're twisting here, drawing that left hip back. Inhaling. And exhaling. Taking that gaze over the left shoulder, inhale. And exhale. One more. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and take both hands down to the mat. You're going to step that left foot back and lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, sending the hips back, making your way to a downward dog. And then we're going to drop down to the elbows, making your way into dolphin. So you're welcome to stay here in dolphin and just work on building the strength in the shoulders. Now you can come forward, kiss the hands, come back and look at the belly button, or if pinches in your practice, go ahead and walk your feet up nice and close as they'll go. Then you'll inhale, lift up your favorite leg, and you're going to start to take some hops. So just playing around with this inversion. You're welcome to just keep hopping, you're welcome to come all the way back up, or you're welcome to stay here in dolphin pose. Breathing in, and exhale. One more breath wherever you are. And exhale, good inhale, press yourself back up to your downward dog. Take a breath here, inhale. And on the exhale, walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Inhale, nice long flat back, taking those peace fingers to the big toes, and on the exhale, we're going to come to a forward fold. So using those fingers wrapped around those toes to help pull yourself down towards the mat. Small bend in the knees is completely fine. What we're looking for is getting the length in the low back. So I'd rather you have bent knees and a nice long spine instead of straight legs and a rounded spine. So we're just trying to lengthen the heads of the hamstrings and get into the low back. So small bend in the knees is absolutely perfect here. Breathing in and exhale. On the next inhale, nice long flat back. Take the hands, you're going to place them underneath the feet. So toes all the way up in the wrists, and make sure you're really standing on those hands. Again, bend in the knees is just fine. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. And then release the head, let it hang, and we're folding from here. Inhale. Drawing the belly button in, trying to grow long through that spine. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Very nice. From here, inhale, nice long flat back. Exhale, release the hands. On the next inhale, reach the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Put the palms towards the ceiling like you're doing a handstand. Rise up to the tiptoes. And we're holding here. So it's almost like we're doing a handstand, but just the other way around. So breathing in, drawing the belly button in, keeping everything switched on and tight. Very good, and then go ahead and come back down. From here, we're going to inhale. You're going to step that right foot out to the side. Take both toes, turn them slightly in, so they're in closer than the heels, so the heels are wider than the toes. Hands come to hips. Pull those shoulders down the back. As you inhale, you're going to come forward, and exhale, release the hands down towards the mat. You want the toes to be in line with the fingers, so fingers and toes in a straight line. And if headstand is in your practice, you're welcome to go into it from here. So all you're going to be doing, if you have a tripod headstand, is you're going to be dropping the top of the head down to the mat, rising up to the toes, and then on the inhale, using the breath to lift those feet all the way up, playing around with this balance. If headstand is not in your practice, feel free to just stay in the forward fold, breathing here. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Very good. If you're in the headstand, you're going to slowly split the legs, make your way all the way back down. Coming halfway lengthen on the inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to reach the hands out in opposite directions. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, nice long flat back. Exhale, pulling the shoulders back together, pulling those elbows together, trying to get those elbows to touch as we take our forward fold from here. Oftentimes, in this forward fold, we tend to lean back into our heels. I want you to bring that weight towards the toes, breathing here, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, coming halfway, lengthen, reach the hands out in opposite direction. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Open up through the chest, pulling the hands away from the bottom as you come forward and fold. Letting the hands come down towards the mat. Small bend in the knees here is okay too. You don't want to hyperextend. So you're breathing in, drawing the belly button to spine, letting gravity do the work. And exhale. Again, inhale. If you find that you've got a really long torso and your head's just resting on the ground, maybe try bringing your feet a little bit closer together to give yourself a little bit more space to go a bit deeper. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, come halfway back up, release the hands, reach them in opposite directions. This time you're going to take the peace fingers to your big toes, bend your knees if you need. Using your arms, you're going to pull yourself down towards the mat. Breathing in. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Good. Inhale, coming halfway back up. Exhale, hold here. And then inhale, reaching the arms all the way back up. Come all the way back up. Hands come to hips. Very good. On the next inhale, we lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hands come to center. We're going to heel toe the feet all the way out into opposite directions. So we're coming into Hanumanasana, center splits. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Don't worry if you're not all the way down. Inhale. And exhale. It takes lots of practice. And also part of it is bones. So, if you've been doing this for a long time and you're still not there, it could just be your bone structure. So don't worry. We're just having fun. I know, in splits. We're going to turn and face the back of our mat. So you're going to bend that right knee. You're going to straighten the left leg. And we're going to work on squaring those hips, dropping ourselves down into Hanumanasana. Now, if Hanumanasana is not quite accessible for you today, you're welcome to come up a bit higher and bend the right knee, straighten the front leg, and really work into the hamstring. And then slowly start to ease yourself down into full Hanumanasana. Breathing here. Looking good. And you might have one side that's a bit better than the other. Completely normal. And through yoga, we're going to work to try to even those sides out. So inhale once again. And exhale. Beautiful. We're going to rotate through center. Turn and face the front of the mat this time. So we'll start with a bent left leg, straight right leg, taking the stretch over that right leg. And then when you're ready, slowly start to straighten that leg out. As you can see, my right side is nowhere near where my left side is. Also last year, not only did I have a baby, just before I had a baby, I decided to, I thought it was a great idea to fall down a flight of stairs, and that was fun. I broke my foot and tore 2 ligaments, and so I was casted for quite some time. So I'm still working on getting my flexibility in my right leg back. But whatever your reason may be, it might just be one side's a bit stiff. It's all normal. We're going to work together to start to lengthen through both legs, the hips, the hamstrings. Very good. And then inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, popping your bottom back down to the mat. And we are in a split-legged pose. Inhale, reaching the hands high up overhead. And on the exhale, we're going to fold forward, walking the hands as far forward as they will go. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, breathing in. And exhale. And then walking the hands back up. We're going to inhale, take the right hand up and over to the left. We're just opening up to the side, waist on the right. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to switch sides. Bring the left hand up and over to the right. Taking the gaze up to that left middle finger. Breathing in. And exhale. Again, inhale. I just love how yoga sometimes can be so challenging, but then at the end feels so good. So it's working through those really challenging postures, the ones that you absolutely hate, that really, I think, make the practice and actually help make you feel even better. And then coming all the way back up. So you get nice and tall. We're going to work on our core strength. So we're just going to do a little bit of a leg lift here. So don't worry about if you can't get too far off the ground, because I'm clearly not going to get off the ground in this one. So we're going to start by putting your left hand in front, your right hand behind. We're going to frame this right leg. It might help if you bring the feet just a little bit closer together. You're going to inhale, start by lifting your bottom, and then you're going to exhale, try to lift that right leg off the ground. Now, if you've got the right leg off the ground and this is easy, play around with getting the left leg off as well. If you're like me, one leg is good enough. And then we're going to switch sides. You're going to take your right hand in front, your left hand behind. You're going to inhale, lift the bottom. Exhale, we're going to play around lifting that left leg. Breathing here, inhale, drawing up and into the belly. If you can, lift the right leg too. And then place the bottom back down, spin to the front of the mat. Very, very good. We're going to inhale, come into a Navasana. Exhale, cross the ankles, roll through our Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening to the chest. And exhale, making your way all the way into a downward dog. Inhale, looking forward, go ahead and step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way back up, reaching the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to prayer. Taking the hands this time to prayer behind the back. If your prayer is not accessible, you're always welcome to grab opposite elbows, that's fine too. From here, we're going to inhale, step that left foot back, pivot to face the back of the room. Both toes are pointing to the back of the room. Inhale, chest to the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, forward facing triangle. Just stopping where the body says to stop. Breathing in. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, we rise all the way back up. We're going to pivot to the front of the room. Both toes pointing forward as you inhale, open the chest. And as you exhale, fold forward. Breathing here, just stopping where the body says to stop. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, taking the gaze forward. On the exhale, stepping the feet together, releasing the hands, shaking them out. So it can be quite intense on the shoulders, wrists, and elbows. Moving into balancing. So we're going to start by inhaling, picking up that right foot, and you're going to take the peace fingers to the right big toe. Maybe you're here. Maybe this is for you is enough of a balance. If you'd like more of a challenge, we're going to extend that right leg out in front of you. Breathing in, drawing the belly button to spine. Exhale, pulling the right shoulder back. So try not to let the right shoulder jet out, but gently pulling that right shoulder back. Breathing here. When you're ready, bringing that leg over to the right. Holding in, inhale. And exhale. Very good, keeping the shoulders down and back. Inhale, getting that length through that right leg. Exhale. On the inhale, bringing that leg back forward. We're going to take a squeeze towards that front leg. And then we're going to exhale, hold that leg out in front of you. Using your lower abdominals to lift that leg and hold. Inhale, looking good. Exhale. Inhale, we're not done with balancing yet. You're going to bend that knee, bring it all the way through. We're working our way into our warrior three. Hips stay nice and squared, chest is parallel to the ground. Hands can be on the hips, can be in prayer, they can be reaching out in front of you, your choice. Breathing in. And exhale, beautiful. Drop that left hand to the mat, lift the right hand up towards the ceiling. We're coming into Chandrasana. Opening up through the hips, gaze can be down at the mat or up at the fingertips. Breathing in. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more. Beautiful. Taking both hands to the mat, we're going to take a twist. So right hand comes to the mat, we square the hips, and the left hand lifts up to the ceiling. Breathing in again, gaze can be down towards the ground or it can be up towards your fingertips. Keep breathing here. Inhale, drawing that back leg up. So there's no reason for the back leg to be bent, so make sure that back leg is straight. The standing leg can be bent if you need to. You're welcome to put some blocks under the hands to give you a little bit more height. Find what works for you. Very nice. Taking both hands to the mat. We're going to inhale, lift that right leg as high as it'll possibly go. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. And what would rocket be if there weren't handstand moments? So we're going to place our hands onto the mat. If you need, you can jump that left foot back a little bit higher. Keep lifting through that right leg. You're welcome to stay here, or if you'd like, just play around with getting the weight into your hands and off of your feet. So you can start little hops, or you can take even bigger hops. Just play around with coming in to your handstand, having some fun, and just enjoying the ride. Breathing here, very nice. Then from here, go ahead and step your feet forward in between your hands. Exhale, take the forward fold. Other side. This time taking your left peace fingers to your left big toe. You're going to inhale, rise all the way up. You can stay here with a bent leg if that's where your practice is today. Or if you're ready to take it a little bit further, you can reach that leg out in front of you, holding here. Keep pulling that left shoulder back, that left hip back into its socket, breathing in. And exhale. Very good, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bringing that leg out to the side. Keep drawing up and into the lower abdominals, breathing in. Beautiful. And then bringing that leg back to center, taking the hands behind the shin. Take a nice fold forward towards that calf. And then release the leg out in front of you and hold. Using those lower abdominals to lift and hold that leg in place. Inhale. This is quite the burner. Exhale. Again, inhale. Beautiful. Bending through that left leg. You're going to send that leg out behind you, squaring the hips. Very nice. Coming into warrior three. Breathing in. And exhale. Beautiful. Extend that right hand down to the mat. Lift the left hand, flexing through that left foot, opening up into Chandrasana. Breathing here. Looking fabulous. Exhale. Again. Inhale. And exhale. And then bringing that left hand down to the mat, squaring those hips, lifting the right hand to the ceiling, twisted Chandrasana, breathing in. Beautiful, exhale. Again, inhale, keep lifting to that back leg. And exhale. Bringing both hands to the mat, maybe jumping that right foot back a little bit, coming into standing splits to start with. Breathing here, very good, keep lifting through that back leg. And then working our way into our handstand balance. So even if you're just here or taking tiny little hops, just get used to getting that weight into the hands. Or if you'd like, you're welcome to hop all the way up. So you can hop up, kick. Don't worry about bringing the legs together. Maybe handstands are happening for you today. Maybe they're not, like me. Looks like no balances are happening for me today. Wherever you are, just have one more hop. Make your way down to a chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. Exhale, make your way to a downward dog. Inhale, jump the feet through to seated. We have made it through our rocket standing. So sitting up nice and tall, inhale, pulling the shoulders down the back. Exhale, taking a forward fold. Just a nice, gentle, lazy forward fold. Just slowly letting the whole practice be absorbed into the body. Inhaling in and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, we're going to make our way to our back. So laying down vertebrae by vertebrae, drawing the knees into the chest, and then gently bringing the knees over to the left, letting the right hand drape open. Taking that gaze over the right shoulder. Breathing here. And then gently bringing the knees over to the left. Taking a nice big inhale. And exhale. And then bringing the knees into the chest. Maybe gently rocking from side to side. Feel free to take any other pose that you think your body needs. Maybe it's more twists, maybe it's more forward folds, shoulder stand, head stand. Feel free to add any of those in. Or if you're ready, take a nice deep breath, bring your chin into your collar, nice tight ball, switch all those muscles on. And on the exhale, just release everything down to the ground. Close the eyes. Let the palms face open towards the ceiling. Pull the shoulders down the back. Let the feet flop open. And just relax in to your final resting pose. Letting all the work that we've done be absorbed back into our body. feel free to stay here for as long as you need. If you do need to get going, go and wiggle those fingers, those toes. Reach the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big stretch. And when you're ready, slowly make your way to your side. And then from here, slowly press yourself up. Make your way to a seated position in front of the mat, keeping your eyes closed. Bring the hands to prayer at your heart center. Thanking yourself for your time, for the energy that you've shared here today. Bringing your prayer to your third eye. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this rocket standing. I know there's more to a rocket. There's a whole seated part. I think the best part of rocket is that standing is the same, whether you're doing rocket 1, 1.5, 2, or 3. The standing sequence is exactly the same, and where things get a bit different, start changing and advancing, is in this seated place. So over the next few weeks, I will be dripping out this seated part of rocket. So you're welcome to do this video and then add the next video on to finish the full rocket if you have an hour. And we'll start with rocket 1.5. Rocket 1, and then run 1.5, we'll move on to 2 and 3, and you can piece them together. And once again, we do have an on-demand channel coming very soon, and the full sequence will be on there uninterrupted for you to enjoy, along with a lot of other hour-long classes for you to indulge in. So I hope you enjoyed today. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you again next week.